Britain's economic recovery is being held back by labour shortages. The latest to highlight them, the big business group, the CBI, which reports gaps from farmers' fields to shop and factory floors. They say shortages of butchers, meat processors and fruit pickers have hit farming and food production in hospitality. A lack of front-of-house and laundry and housekeeping workers has seen restaurants and hotels limit bookings. Wagamama, the latest high street brand to admit to problems, theirs with hiring chefs. Skilled trades are in short supply too. Welders, forklift truck drivers and electrical engineers are all in demand, and it's all compounded by the shortage of HGV drivers. Around 48,000 have left the road in the last 2 years alone, and the data bears out the anecdotal evidence. This chart shows how growth in the construction industry has stalled. This end is the last 5 months. It's fallen as a consequence of shortages of materials, parts and, yes, labour. And there are record vacancies across the economy too, 953,000 in the 3 months to July. Now, these shortages are the product of the pandemic and Brexit. And business wants the Home Office to extend the list of jobs for which low-skilled foreigners, including EU nationals, can get visas. Currently, the shortage occupation list, as it's known, only covers skilled roles like doctors and nurses, IT analysts and designers, even dancers and orchestral musicians. But the government has said no, and it wants businesses to train and hire British instead. And they say the end of Rishi Sunak's furlough scheme, still currently paying the wages of between 1.6 and 2 million workers, may help. CBI disagrees.
The firms that have still got people on furlough, they've been paying for those, so they must be doing so in the belief that they're going to need those workers pretty soon, otherwise they wouldn't have held on to them. And of course, there's going to be some dislocation. The people on that furlough scheme right now won't necessarily have the skills to slot straight into these vacancies that are available right now where the shortages are. So we don't think the furlough scheme is going to be a panacea.
Now, in theory, this could be good news for UK employees who might expect greater opportunities and higher wages. But the problem may not be a shortage of workers, but of those willing to do the low-skilled, low-paid, often insecure roles the British economy currently demands.